Hello everybody, happy Thursday. It feels so quiet for once. It feels so quiet. My face feels so dry because I've already washed it and I haven't put any moisturizer on it yet. Does anyone else feel that way? It like drives me crazy, but I almost didn't come on here because, I'm tired and Coco's got her thing going on and she's normally already attached to me 24/7, but this just made it like tenfold. So, we always have reasons or excuses as to why we shouldn't show up for ourselves, why we don't need to show up for ourselves, like why we're excused to not show up for ourselves, right? But the thing to remember is when you have a vision, when you have goals that you are trying to achieve, you are the only person that can make that happen. And if you only show up when times are good, like you're not going to make it very far. Like you'll make it, it'll be decent. It'll be a decent outcome. But you have to find it in you to keep pushing when times are hard, when life is happening. You have to show up if you want your visions to come true. So that's the pep talk that I gave myself. And I actually had a lot of messages coming through today that kind of confirmed that I just needed to keep showing up for myself. So here I am, tired and showing up for myself because I have insanely huge goals and visions for myself and for my family. And I know that I have something that everybody needs in their life. Hi, Lynette. And you're never going to learn about it or you're never going to get to experience this unless I share about it, right? So here I am. And I know I'm not the only mother or the only parent that is tired. If you have a Coco at home, like I feel for you. And she's just been given I was so excited because my husband was off today and I kept originally before she started getting sick, I was like, he's off, so split duty, like I'm gonna go like chill, just have some me time, some decompress, some zen. And then she started getting sick last night. And when she gets sick, when she's happy, she wants mommy. When she's feeling good, she wants mommy. When she's sick, she really wants mommy. Which, it's like, it's such a catch-22 because it's like, I love all the cuddles and it's just that mommy instinct. Like, that you have the touch that they need when they're sick, right? Everyone just wants their mommy when they don't feel good. But then on the other hand, it's like, holy cow, I need a freaking break. Like just for 5 minutes. So that's where it's been. And I know that so many of you can relate to that. But what I'm going to show you, so I'm obviously still taking care of my skin, okay? I still do the things even when life happens. I still work my business. I still drink the water. Can't say that we ate super healthy today. Still taking care of my skin, right? Because those little things matter. All these little things matter even when life is happening. You always have to have a plan because life is never going to stop happening around you and driving you crazy at times. So you just have to roll with it. And I decided that tonight I'm not going to do my entire regimen. I already washed my face with a really, it's like a really subtle, gentle cleanser that is really hydrating for your skin. And I use this sponge. It's called a Miracle Cleansing Sponge. It's like $7 from pharmacy. And it exfoliates my skin and makes my skin feel like Coco's butt. In case you wondered what my skin felt like. Life is kicking my butt. Lynette, there is something like crazy going on. Not like just in general. And I've been feeling it. And then I felt like, it's like as soon as I felt like things were starting to like level back out, then something else happened. But it's okay because we do the little things every day to help prepare us for when life does happen, to keep us on top and to keep us from slipping into like that negative place and staying there, because no one wants to live their life like that. Okay, so this product is one of my absolute favorites. I know I've talked a lot about this, especially if there's a day that I'm, if it's a beach day, a pool day, whatever, if I'm just out in the sun for longer than normal, I love to lather my skin in this product because it's so hydrating. But just a few things that this product is really good for is eczema, psoriasis, skin repair, stretch marks, like super dry, cracked skin because it's so hydrating, and it creates a barrier against negative environmental factors. So I've always heard people say that, what the heck does that mean? Cool, it protects, but I don't know what it means. Environmental factors are pollen. Okay, pollen's floating through the air. It lands somewhere. So when you're outside, it's landing on your skin. The temperature is an environmental factor. So if it's crazy hot, like it is during the summer, that's affecting your skin. You're becoming dehydrated. You're losing those vital nutrients that your skin needs. Same thing in the winter. When it's so cold, your skin like freaks out all over again. That is an environmental factor that it kind of like shocks your skin. So this product helps protect your skin from all of that. Another environmental factor I always think of is my hometown is literally like full of power plants. It's like the worst place to live if you have respiratory issues. Speaking from experience. But hello, all of that crap flooding through the air of all of those from those power plants, it's landing right there on your skin. Right on your skin. So it's crazy, but those are just a few factors that you can protect your skin from. And you're going to see, you can probably already see my face getting super shiny. Barry always makes fun of me when he knows when I wear this to bed because my skin, like I look like I just rubbed castor oil on my skin, or what's that, bacon grease or something. Something all over me. But I'm telling you, it's freaking amazing. And I will also say a little goes a long way. It took me a long time to realize that. I rub it on my lips as well because it's so soft. It's probably the main thing that keeps my lips from like being cracked. It doesn't even have to be wintertime. I don't know what's wrong with what's wrong with all of that, but it feels so good. But this is, as you can see, it's more of like, it's almost like a Vaseline consistency. So I have done this as well. I have rubbed this on as like a whole body thing after a shower. But that's when I recommend doing that if you is after a shower, because your skin is automatically going to absorb it a lot quicker. So it's just going to be a lot nicer of an experience for you to apply this to your body after the shower. I just apply a little bit right now, and by the time I actually, finish drinking my water for the day, I'm probably going to drink some ginger tea. By the time I'm doing that, my skin isn't going to be quite as shiny. But I'm telling you, like, and I'll do this too, if there's a time, hi mama, that I am, if I'm starting to feel a little bit sick, like typically when you start to get sick, it affects your liver, right? So your liver it's not like fluctuating or filtering the way that it should. So when you get sick, you always hear people say, oh, my skin's so dry when I'm sick. That's why. So give it a little extra TLC. I love the balsam on boat and beach days. I come home and put it on right after the shower. Yeah, it's amazing. You started using castor oil. Oh, I've never used castor oil in my hair. I've used coconut oil. I went through a phase where I had coconut oil, apple cider vinegar, like everything in my hair all the time. All the time. But I'm a sucker for hair masks. But this stuff is just so hydrating, so incredible. And because it is so, this is the other thing. I love to do this at nighttime if I am going to do it because of the thickness. So this isn't ever something that, at least not if you've ever done this, then let me know because I would love to hear. But I have personally never applied this in the morning and then put my makeup on over top. I don't know, maybe it just doesn't absorb quick enough into my skin, but I could not imagine. I feel like if I put makeup on that I could just slide it all off because I'm like a glazed donut. But look how pretty my complexion is already. I mean, I know I'm so tired, but I'm a mom. So I accept the way that I look with open arms because I am a mom who just has been roughing it all day with my baby girl. So yeah, that's what I use. And this little jar, this is what it looks like. And it's only $21, which is even crazy to think about all the things that this can help with. And it's only $21. Okay, these price points never get old to me. Okay, so I have that on, and I've had like I mean, even though I've been super tired and, kept going back and forth with being like thankful that I'm a mom and I'm able to provide the cuddles, and thankful to have the opportunity to be home with Coco, right? Because I'm literally my own boss. I get to come and go as I please. I set my own schedule, so I spent the majority of my day responding to customers and teammates while holding Coco. Oh, thank you, Mama. So I get to do that. There's not a lot of other jobs out there like that, and I forget what I was going to say. So that's probably going to happen. I'm probably not going to talk about everything that I wanted to because my mind is crazy. But I did just get a text from Barry saying that they went to lay down. So I was nervous that Coco wasn't going to lay down with him, because she's literally been giving him the side eye like all day. She wants nothing to do with anyone except for me, and occasionally Django. But I'm like trying to keep them separated, just in case. And it doesn't always work because they're kids, right? What else? I had a call this morning with a nutrition coach, which was really, really, really cool. I've worked with a life coach before, but I've never worked with a nutritional coach. So it was interesting because she has that coach side to her. So she understands the psychological side of it, and she wanted to hear what was on. She told me she said to do a brain dump, I'm pretty sure, or a heart dump, whatever. And that spoke to me because I love brain dumps, because those are the best ways to just get everything out that's on your heart, and without overthinking things, right? Because often whenever we think about weight, that's such a big thing for so many of us, and you can think about it and just overthink it in a second. But when, you're telling someone, like just allowing them to have that brain dump with you, it gives her that access to understand you a little bit better and work with you a little bit better, and realize, so for instance, she really recommends working with a food scale. But if that's something that is triggering to you, she doesn't want you to do it, because there are triggers when it comes to certain things. Hi, baby. Are you okay?
Yeah, do you know what other thing in these shoes? I got charged.
What other thing?
To my iPad by.
So how am I supposed to know? Do you know where the other thing is? Those are the types of questions I get asked. Look how cute he is. I believe there's another charger on the TV stand in my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
But just be very quiet getting it, okay? Because Daddy's with Sissy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can use it for tonight?
Well, no, don't get anything. Actually, no, not yet. You don't need it yet. Because I don't know what Daddy has or what he needs. Lynette said you're adorable. Do you want to stay in here with me?
Sure. My iPad's already
So, and that's another thing, I homeschool. So this was supposed to be like our first full week, like so much fun, and things got kind of put to the side today because of Coco being sick. Tomorrow, Very's not home, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be even more chill. But I love that because it's literally our own curriculum, our own schedule. And it's like, I really freaked out about homeschooling last year because there's so many curriculums and there's so many families that homeschool certain ways, and a lot of people love the structure. A lot of people love having a structured curriculum to stick to. But to me, it just freaked me out because I felt like I was still in public school setting, if that makes sense. Like, it just seemed like it was too much, because in my mind, I'm like, the whole reason we're homeschooling, like, yes, it's for his academics, but to also just have that experience of like chill, like completely chill. I don't want stress at all. If our day is stressful, then like 50% of those things are getting thrown out the window for the day. Like, I don't want stress at all. Stress doesn't do me any good. It doesn't do him any good. And then you just play. Granted, it does make it nicer because he's elementary. So with homeschooling, you know, they learn through play. Like, they learn through being a kid. And that's certainly not what public school teaches us. So I've had to remind myself a lot today, like, it's okay that we didn't do what I had originally planned for today because we don't have anyone to answer to. He's still thriving. He still gets to play with his toys all day. He gets to go play with his skateboard. Like, there's just, tomorrow we did have fun plans, but I'm definitely not doing those now because, what?
Like hoverboard.
Yeah, and so he's finally getting his hoverboard replaced from his birthday. We decided to do a little more research. I thought I'd done enough, but hoverboard shopping is hard. But I let him pick it out, the one that he wanted to replace it with, and we're just going to go from there. And I told him that we'll get the one that he wants, no problem. And if something happens, we can either try another one or he can pick out something completely different because that's his, you know, that's his big gift. And he's such a good kid. He definitely deserves, he definitely deserves something like that. What else? So my nutritional coach, that was a really, really good conversation. And I got along with her really well. And I think that that's important because if you're going to work with someone, yeah, this is, okay, now I know where we're going with this. So, man, I've had so many leadership messages come through today. And it just so happened to be the same, you know, day that I had my nutritional call. And all I kept thinking about was how well I vibed with this girl. And it makes your experience so much better when you can vibe with someone that you're working with. But she's not doing the work for me, okay? She's going to give me a plan, and it's up to me to put that into action. This is the same thing with business. It's the exact same thing. You can pay to be here on my team, but you have to do the work. Like, you have to do the action steps. I can work with you one-on-one. I can help create your content for a week, for 2 weeks, for the whole month. But it's up to you to put that into action. It's not up to me to do that. I have my own business to run. This lady has her own coaching business to run, okay? She's not going to check in with me every single day and, you know, all day long, see what I'm doing, see what I'm eating, see how I'm moving. She's not going to do that. That's not part of her description. It's not part of her job, honestly. It's up to me. If I want the change, I do the action, right? In order for something to change, everything has to change. And I relate that back to my business so much. Because they, you know, I had someone message me, you know, thanking me for how I lead her, because she has people joining her team. So it helps her kind of set those boundaries. Boundaries aren't something that we really think about when we have someone join our team at first, right? Especially when we're brand new and people are joining our team, we're just excited. And it's like, at least for me, I was always the type where I just wanted to bend over backwards and do all of these things for people as soon as they would join. Not even like I wouldn't even get to the point to hear what their goals were. I wouldn't even ask them why they were even here. Some people are legit here for a discount. Some people are just here for the community. So those people, if I just spewed everything onto them about working their business, I just wasted all of my energy because they really don't even care. Like, that's not why they're here, but I didn't take that time to figure it out first. And I have learned so much when it comes to leadership and just, you know, being a mentor and being in this business. And for the first 3 years that I was with my first company, you know, I felt like I definitely overdid it. I overextended myself 24/7. I burnt myself out. And when I joined pharmacy last June, I almost kind of freaked out for a moment because I had so many people join me at once to a company I had no idea what I was doing. Okay. So if this is your first month, or if you're new and you're you're putting in your head, I don't want people to join me because I don't know what I'm doing yet. You don't have to. Okay. You're never going to be perfect at this. I'm not perfect at this. I'm always learning. I'm always trying to figure out how I can be better, how I can change things, because when you change things, you grow, you allow yourself to evolve. So I have that mindset to always learn something and be better, do better. And that's just the mindset that I have now. But you know, so when I first joined pharmacy and I had so many people joining me, it kind of freaked me out at first, because I was like, I was just completely burnt out from all of this. My whole intentions for coming here was to shake things up. I knew that in order for me to thrive and grow here with this new company, I could not do I couldn't do things the same way that I was doing them at my last company. Okay? Does that make sense? Because if I was still doing things the exact same way that I was doing when I was with Lime Life, I would be in the exact same boat. I might have had a little more success just because of the way that this compensation plan is laid out, but I would not be where I am right now. Mentally, as a leader, as a wife, as a mother, I wouldn't. I had to learn how to set boundaries. And I had to recognize that I am a lover, I'm a helper, and I see things in people before they see them come true. Like, I can have a conversation with someone and be like, she is going to go so far if we can just tweak her, get her to realize how worthy she is and start to believe in herself and let her see what's possible here. I know what she is going to do here, or wherever we are, whatever setting we're talking about. I have that ability. So having that, and being that I am such a big helper, I had to set very big boundaries for myself. And I just had someone messaging me within the last two hours, started out thanking me for my leadership. She misses having me as her leader, and she misses growing with me, and wanted to know if she joined someone else, will she still get that from me? And my answer is no. You'll get a portion of me, because I can't overextend myself in all of these different areas anymore. And that's what people were used to. They were used to old Katie. Old Katie overextending herself to anyone and everyone all the time, every day, all day long. But new Katie has boundaries. New Katie knows what she has to offer. I know what I bring to the table. I know what this company has to offer, and I know what they can do for you and your family. And I work really closely with my team. And, the thing that I realized when I said that was I didn't even feel bad for saying it, like not even slightly. And old me would have felt bad, and I would have backtracked and be like, you know what, I'm sorry, go ahead and join who you want, I'll work with you. No, can't do that anymore. Lynette, your babies are going to be amazing leaders because they're being raised in a fearless life, live your best life environment. Oh, thanks, Lynette. I appreciate that a lot. So that was just something that, kind of stuck out to me today, was you have to be the one in charge of your own success. Like, it's not up to your leader to make you successful. It's not. Your leader, whoever you sign with, wherever you are, whether you're working with a nutritional coach like I am, whether you are joining a direct sales company, doesn't even have to be mine. Whatever it is that you're doing, even joining a gym membership, okay? That's a huge one. I could go buy a Planet Fitness membership. Does that mean I've lost 10 pounds overnight? No, not at all. Not even close. Because you have to go in and put in the work. You have to make that happen for you. And you have a why. You have a reason of why you're doing what you're doing. So when crap hits the fan, when life happens, when babies are sick, you're running ragged, you have a why that is so strong and that you are so connected with that it pushes you through, and you have no option but to succeed. That's what this is all about. And that's what I have. I have a why that allows me to show up on the days that I can't tell you how many times I just wanted to cry today, because I'm just tired and because of life. But here I am, okay? Because my why is so strong to me. And my biggest why right now for my business is to be home with my babies. I want to be home with my children. I want to homeschool I want to be with Coco, and that's it. I don't want someone else watching my kids during the day. I don't want someone else teaching my kids during the day. I want to do it. So how can that happen? I show up for myself. I work on myself. I work on my mindset every single day, even today, even on the days when it feels like everything just flat out sucks. Okay. When the days are just long and you feel lost, you feel like nothing is possible, that is when you take 5 minutes to yourself, you get your journal out, and you start writing affirmations, and you start reminding yourself how worthy you are, and how worthy you are of your dreams and your visions coming true, and how capable you are of making it happen. And you just start envisioning what it's going to be like when that happens for you. That's when you take some time and go sit outside in the warm sun if you like that. I love sitting in the warm sun. So I did that today when she napped. I went outside and just sat there for a little bit, and just collected my thoughts, collected my energy, brought myself, back down to earth, and reminded myself of all the amazing things that are going on right now. And that's what this is all about. Like, you have to have a why. So I have a separate why for why I'm with a nutritional coach. And on the days that are going to be hard, because there are hard days, okay? This is life. You don't just get easy days, sunshine and rainbows every single day. We got to be realistic, okay? So yes, I'm excited to be with a nutritional coach, and I haven't even gotten started yet. So maybe once I see that plan pop in my inbox tomorrow, I'm going to be like, oh my God, what is going on? Because right now, you know what? It's going to be day 2 of Coco, Coco just, doing her thing right now. So it's going to be tiring. So I have to dig deep and remind myself of why I'm doing it. Why do I want to be with this coach? What's my reasoning? And you write those down. So having a visual is so important. I have a whiteboard. I have a journal. Anytime that I have a blank piece of paper at my desk, I write it down. I don't care if it's a bill. I don't care if it's a grocery list. If I need to write down my affirmations to get my mind right, I'm going to write down my affirmations. So I don't know. I just felt like I needed to get all this off my chest today. I know that's pretty long-winded, right, to tell you how amazing this this cream is. But you need it too. And just remembering that times can be crazy, and life is always going to be crazy from time to time, and it doesn't make you any more less than. It doesn't make you any less worthy. It doesn't make you any less deserving. Like, you're still worthy, you're still capable, you're still so deserving of all the amazing things to come true in your life. And just know that you are like the biggest factor in making it all happen, and just simply believing in yourself and giving yourself grace. Give yourself grace for the hard days, for the hard weeks. Maybe you've had a hard few months. Give yourself grace for that. You're a human being. Like, you're allowed. You are allowed to have that. And just, just stay strong, really, and just stay true to yourself. And always, I always think of this reminder of moms who want to be here doing what I'm doing, but they're busy, or they don't feel like they have time. And that's such a big thing that we all kind of fall victim to, because time is precious. Time is of the essence. Time is money. And it's really just about figuring out how to spend your time a little more wisely, and working with someone that can help you spend your time a little more wisely if that's something that you struggle with. So I don't know. I hope that this resonates with someone. I'm sure that it will, because I feel like whenever things are on your heart, they are on there for a reason, to be shared, because someone out there needs to hear whatever it is you have to say. So feel free to share this if you are, if you felt compelled to share this, please do. Mom life is everywhere. We can all relate to mom life and doing mom things. And, just moms are incredible, but women are incredible. It's not just moms, and that's what I thought for the longest time, was moms are so incredible, but something that, you know, everything happens for a reason and we meet people for a certain reason. But I've met so many women lately who are not mothers and they are freaking phenomenal. And they just have so much stacked against them and they never stop. They never quit. They just keep going and they just keep hustling and they have this grit. Like, women are just amazing. The women just have something about us that we just, it's like this internal thing that just keeps going, and it makes us pretty freaking amazing. So I hope that this resonates with you in some way. I hope you, if you watch this and you've been feeling down or you've just had a long day, that I hope that this makes you feel better and reminds you how incredibly powerful you are. And I hope you have a great night. And remember, tomorrow is a new day, so it's okay.